Hello, fellow space explorers, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We are continuing to work our way through the history of space flight contract packs. What do we have active right now? We just have this one Pioneer 3 mission that just needs to get up to 9,600 kilometers. I think we were working on that, and then something happened in the last episode that prevented me from being able to finish it. I don't quite remember what it was, though. I don't want to go up there again, only to find out that we're not able to finish it. So, what was the problem? Was it that we didn't have enough Delta V, or... I don't remember. Don't remember what the problem was. Oh, we didn't have enough battery power. Okay. We got all the mission parameters complete, but we weren't able to establish a suborbital trajectory by dropping our periapsis. So let's see. I was trying to remember what was going on with that. Let's put some solar panels on here so that when we get up into the atmosphere, we'll be able to keep the power turned on, because I believe that was the issue that we had. So let's try this again. There are no special requirements other than we just need to push our apoapsis out to 9,600 kilometers. Let me get rid of this joystick out of my way. We're not playing Elite Dangerous anymore. Excuse me. And then we'll get our KOS terminal up. We'll switch to 0. Oops, switch to 0, and then we'll run a launch. We'll go up to orbital height. We'll do a 90-degree heading, and we'll begin our turn at 1 kilometer. And off we go. Excuse me. Pitch over maneuver, and then there'll be a nice little separation. Off they go. I like how they blow up every time. I don't think I have the separation rockets yet, so we'll just have to live with what we have now. So ideally, our fuel should be set up so that we can... Oh, hold on, let me get my Run X-Man going here. Run X-Man, so that way it's easy to do once we get out of the atmosphere. So if you're just joining us now, I do most of my maneuvering via automated scripts. And the reason for that is it makes my life so much easier rather than having to manually control this stuff. Just waiting to get it. I imagine once it points in that direction, we'll be ready to start our burn. The only problem with having this much mass on the spacecraft is that it takes forever to yank it around using just the tiny reaction wheel that's in the control systems here. Excuse me. Okay, but this should be enough to get us pretty close to circularization. Then it will fall off and deorbit, and this will take over, and we'll be fine. So once we get our circularization, we just need to push our apoapsis out to... We'll just make it 10 kilometers. And then we'll go out to the apoapsis, get our periapsis suborbital, and that should complete the contract requirements. So let's keep an eye on the contract stuff as we're going. So, okay, seriously, we're supposed to... That is so annoying. What is the... I keep forgetting to look up the Delta V requirement to prevent that from happening. Because now I need to do this, do a deorbit burn, enough to get the lower stage to deorbit, and then I have to immediately turn back around to do a prograde burn to reestablish a circularization. Okay. Do that. Okay. Prograde. So we can get our apoapsis out to 10 kilometers. So we did all this before, and it worked out just fine. But we didn't have solar panels, so our battery ran out of power, and we kind of got screwed. So ideally, we'll be able to push our apoapsis out to 10 kilometers, and then drop our periapsis down, and that should be our suborbital trajectory sorted, and the mission will be done, and then we can move on to whatever the next set of missions is. I'm really looking forward to when we start getting into the Kerbal space flight options, but we still got a little ways. I think we still have a little ways to go for that. I think the Mercury program was like the manned spaceflight stuff. I don't remember. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. So let's get ourselves in a retrograde orientation. We will put ourselves. Okay, so yeah, our apoapsis is good. Let's go ahead and warp out to this so we can make ourselves suborbital. Now the question is, does suborbital mean it just has to not be orbital anymore, or it can't ever have been orbital? That's the question. Then I guess we'll get an answer here in a second. Because ideally, we do that. All right, yeah, that takes care of that. So now, we'll just max burn this stuff. Do that, and let's take it all the way down. Might as well recover what we can, no sense wasting money. And then down we go. Alright, cool. So I can live with this. That worked out pretty well. I like it when they don't have inclination requirements and, you know, insane stuff like that. And it makes life much easier when you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so that takes care of the contracts. Go away. We'll recover this vessel, and let's go see what other contracts we have available at the mission center. Okay. So 25 science. Ugh. We need 90 to get to the heavy rocketry, and we kind of want the heavy rocketry because I want to start building single tower rockets instead of these ridiculous things. But let's see, 1962, 59, 59, 59. So I'm trying to do these in as chronological order as I can. So let's do these. Let's see, that's 62. Let's do these Air Force ones. Suborbital trajectory. Yeah, we can do that. This one has inclination stupidity again, but whatever. We'll go ahead and take that one. Why not? And this one just has to be destroyed, so that's a nice, easy one to do. Oh yeah, no, we can take as many contracts as we want, but for now we'll just kind of go with that. So let's hop into here. I'm kind of thinking maybe redesigning these rockets to make it so that the bottom stage is just a single stage. So let's hop over here and grab one of these adapters. Nope, not that one. Let's do that. And even though I don't technically have the engines that I need, we can kind of cheat a little bit. Do I have an adapter for the multi-rockets on the bottom? Doesn't seem like it. So what we can do is we can kind of just cheat it. Just come down here and do like a set of 4, or should be able to. You should be able to put I don't remember how to do that. You're supposed to be able to put multiple, like I should be able to put rockets around the bottom of this here, because that's not going to have anywhere near the thrust that we need. That almost gets it. I mean, that's actually not, well, no, but the Delta V here. I mean, we can try that for now. Well, no, because then if I wanted to add another stage, but that's not going to work. Yeah, I really need the bigger engines. Really need the bigger engines. And I don't really have anything that's going to give it to me. Not really sure what the solution is other than just sticking with this. Ugh. I really wanted to be able to just kind of move on to the bigger size rockets, but we need the engines to go with it. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. So actually, rather than doing that, let's just don't save that, and we'll load the experiments rocket again since that's already there. What contracts do we have? So I just need to get up to 250 kilometers. That's easy to do. This just needs to get up to a suborbital trajectory and be destroyed. So I think we'll focus on doing this, and we'll just let it be destroyed rather than wasting a bunch of time on it. So let's sorry, I just want to double check and make sure the staging was good. So we don't have to do anything here except get to 250 kilometers. That's good. So, boom. Come on. There you go. Alright, switch to 0. Run, launch, 80, 91. We'll burn this one out as quickly as possible. Forget how you... There's a way to interrupt this, but I don't remember what it is. Okay. Parser tool, I don't know what that is, but that's fine. I think I may have screwed up. Okay, let's revert our flight back to the vehicle assembly building. So for this one, we don't need all this extra. We don't need all this extra. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's do that. So wait, what do we have here? Oh, I forgot to take those off. Oops. We'll try this again. I mean, we don't even really need to reach orbit. We just need to get up to 250 kilometers. So we should be good there. I'm about to say, why is it not letting me... There we go. It's like, why wouldn't it let me do that? And down we go. Do that. Okay, back to the Space Center. Let's see what we can do now. So 62, 59, 59. It's a lot. I really wish that I could just get to the NASA stuff. 1960, 59. So I guess we'll do that one and that one. One of these days we'll get to the missions that we really want to get to, but so this just needs to get up to 250 kilometers. This one needs to get... Okay. I think we can do this one, because we need to get a real... Oh, the inclination needs to be specific. Okay. But, I mean, this should be doable. Let's take this off. Yeah, at 5,000 we should have enough to get to 250 kilometers. Let's just try it. So to get to the inclination that we need, what's the inclination? They want us to basically be at 90 degrees of inclination, which is basically due north. So we will take that. We'll switch to 0, we'll run launch, and then we're gonna go to 80 to start our circularization, and then we need to be at a heading of 360. Start our turn at 1. So hopefully that works. We're way off. Okay, as soon as we clear the atmosphere, we will do our circularization. Oh, we don't have enough fuel. I wasn't thinking we would need all that extra fuel anymore, but... Okay, well, let's go back to having that on there like that, and then we'll take one of these and a couple of these Reliant liquid engines, because we don't really need gimbaling on the bottom or on the outside there. Then we'll take our aerodynamic nose cones. Then we'll take our fuel. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, fuel. Take our fuel. Do like that. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I think that works. And then we just need a couple of structural integrity deals here. Okay, let's save that. Boom. Boom. Separate, separate. Alright, that should work. Alright. So, ideally, this should prevent any issues. And then yeah, that should be plenty. Alright, let's go. Try this again. Alright. Oh, can you please? Thank you. Switch to 0, run, launch. 80. 36, oops. 36. 360 and 1. And up we go. Just trying to keep an eye on our inclination. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this will actually stage before we reach circularization. That's really what I've been trying to get to. Excuse me. Feel free to burn. Okay, hopefully this is going to cut off before we get to where we need to be, before we circularize. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's so irritating that that's going down like this. Stop it. Stop it. Catch up with it. Come on. Come on. Stage. Get to the stage. I mean, I do want to get most of my circularization done with this stage, but it's going to be really irritating if it doesn't stage before I run out of fuel. Or stage before we circularize. Alright, that worked out. Unfortunately, something had an issue with the staging there, but that's okay. What is our inclination now? 80. That's really annoying when it does that. Okay, so we need to get to... We need to get to the correct inclination. So we're going to need a maneuver node here at our periapsis. And we are going to, need to push our apoapsis out to 250 kilometers. What's the... Yeah, pretty much just 250 kilometers. So... Nope, nope, too far. Alright, so that'll work. And then once we get our... Well, we might as well do as much of a burn as we can to get our... Nope. What's the... Just needs to be 86. I don't need to go that far. $86.7. Okay, so that should work. 254. We still have over 1,000 left. That should be plenty. All right, cool. So now let's get our script up here. Let's run our maneuver program. And we can warp to here. And this should get us everything that we need for this mission, except for the eccentricity. But we'll just go around to get our altitude up to where it needs to be, and then we'll fix our eccentricity, hopefully. Come on. Yeah. I'm going to have to go back and revisit the code for this stupid... I keep saying I need to do that, but I never get around to it because I have so many other things I try to do. Just need this to get up to 86. Oh, come on. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, and it's good. We don't even have to do anything with the other one, so we just need to get up here to the apoapsis. Let's warp to here then. That should clear this one out. And then we can just retrograde burn and be done. What's going on? I'm confused. 270-249. What is the problem? Let's warp back around then. We'll push our apoapsis out a little more. I'm confused as to why that didn't work. It really should have. Let's do a prograde burn. Alright, that should be plenty now. I have a feeling this mission may be bugged. That is super frustrating. Because we're clearly where we need to be, and it's just not... It's not triggering. Oh, okay. I'm not sure why doing that did that, but I'm not going to complain. As long as it works, that's all that really matters to me. Okay, let's deorbit this bad boy. Almost there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more people. We want to get as many viewers along for the ride as we can as we approach, for a very long distance, the Apollo-style landings that we're going to end up doing on the Mun and then hopefully beyond. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already so that when the next video comes out, it shows up in your video feed and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it's available. And then lastly, I'm looking for cool ideas for exclusive perks that I can provide for those of you who have an interest in supporting the channel. Leave your suggestions for that, along with your feedback for the video in the comments section below. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you for the next one.